Alright guys, we're here at another video. Let me just get a shot of this business card so you can see. This is the Wellness Center. So we have a card in Spanish and one in English. And you see the contact information. Address is not so much shown on this card, but we're going to pull some out so we can get that. Now you can see that more on both cards. Okay. Alright, so we're going to go through here. This is the Wellness Center in North Hollywood at the swap meet at Coldwater and Sherman Way. And these are our dry herbs, very, very organic herbs, as you see. Herbs for different purposes like the heart, lungs, we got the Person, Alta, Pulmonos, Ruda, Artemisa, Mugwort, Ginkgo. For those who have migraine issues, see, and we're just gonna go on right down so we can. And then, of course, if you have that issue, some dry herbs here for that. Another herbs for heart. You got parsley. Again, this herb here. Got moringa powder, artichoke, aceto uruco, excuse me. All right, so this says here, relieves pain, quickly relieves migraines. Sometimes I can use that. And then we're going to go over here, and then we got some teas on this lower shelf. Okay. Go down here and get this. Okay, and we got natural ginseng extract. And now we're going to get the first shelf of the dry herbs. You see they have here, you can see both shelves. You got the activated charcoal, probiotics, curcuma, and yeah, neem. That's really good powder. And guarana is very good. Kelp, spirulina. Those of you who have gastro issues. Echinacea is very good. Help get rid of bacteria that's not good for your body. Okay, and then we're going to go up here. We're going to go back this way. And then we have these are gel caps. Omega shark oil, which is very good for CANCR. Maca Negra, Ashwagandha, probiotic complex, which is also good for good stomach. Okay, we got this here, and sugar support, nice. And now we have these teas. So we're getting all this. So you can have a good look and see what got horse chestnut on some of the products. Now we're going to drop down here and get everything in a case. Now you got some really rare products here. Very rare soaps, skin issues. And then now we got some more, excuse me, apologize, some more herbal supplements up here. And then now we're getting over into the male products. I'm going to get up and get a higher level. Now he has a new product here called moxinidil for hair regrowth, healthy follicles. Okay. Yeah, I see you got this new product here, man. This minoxidil, right?
Yes, for here.
Yeah. So
Really
you,
good stuff.
cool. And then here's your. This is for your
One of my main power products is the liver cleanser.
oh the liver detox, right?
Liver detox, yes.
And then you said
Super
that
good.
I remember you told me a doctor came in and she was getting that.
Yes.
She was diagnosed with CANCR.
Right.
You know, I never said a
Right,
word.
right.
And she came in and she brought like what 12 of those bottles or something like that.
And she was fine, doing great.
Right.
Yeah.
And she got it for herself, and then she started sharing it with her own clients, right?
Right. Correct.
All right, guys, building up that testosterone.
Mhm.
Soy lecithin. Is that chlorophyll up there in the corner?
No,
No, it's
chlorophyll.
intestinal.
Yeah, that's
Okay.
intestinal. I got chlorophyll over there.
Oh, okay.
This is your product over here. If you want to focus on this right here. This is for any kind of hormonal issues on females, whether they're late on their menstrual cycle
Mhm.
or whether their menstrual cycle is super heavy. This is a natural progesterone enhancer.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and it does really, really, really well just on about anybody from all ages, from 11 years and up.
And you got that? I've seen that product before. Sangre de Grado.
Yeah, this is for
You can put on.
colitis and ulcers, stomach ulcers.
Ah.
Yeah.
So
it acts. You put it in water and you drink it twice a day, so it acts like a. You kind of so people get an idea like a glue inside the gut, and it starts to heal. It lets it heal, and it's natural. It comes from a tree from Peru.
Okay, you can put that on your skin too, can't you?
Yes.
Because you know, I'm gonna tell you something. When I saw it, I was like, "Whoa!" I used some of that because I had like an issue with my eyebrow, something weird, and I started putting that on. But I did take some drops internally, but I also put some on my skin, and that, I mean, that what was happening with underneath my skin, that took it away.
I believe it.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, I had some other stuff I was taking too, but that was immediately I felt the results from that.
Right.
Yeah.
Exactly. So
Yeah, because I actually called you about that. You said, "Oh, I don't have any," and he said, "Check Dimitri," and I went over there and he said, "I got one bottle left, and your name is on it." Yeah, because that's a new product for you, isn't it?
I've always had it, but I run out of it sometimes.
Okay.
When you call, I didn't have it.
Okay. So we got these other products over here. You got the liquid. Now, Jose, you could talk about these because I'm just like,
So I'll talk about these vitamins right here, complete.
mm-hmm.
This is a multiple vitamin that is completely as organic as they come. Non-GMO, no artificial flavor, no gluten, sugar, yeast, no milk or soy. Cruelty-free, which means they don't sacrifice animals to use these products.
Okay. For those who are vegans, I know you all appreciate that.
100% vegan, cold process, very important. Natural sweeteners, and this product has everything. I mean, it has everything from all the vitamins, minerals.
Let me see, if I can get that in frame. Oh yeah, man. Hold on, hold it still right there. I'm able to.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It has all this stuff, and then you go over here, and it has all the omega acids, all the cardiovascular, all the.
Oh, this is good for the heart too, huh?
For everything, and this product, that's the reason they call it complete multiple, because it has everything. Everything from everything. Yes, sir. And
Nice.
This magnesium right here is magnesium fortified for people who suffer from joint issues.
Mm-hmm.
It comes with MSM, potassium.
Can you bring the bottle just close? Because I like to get you in the camera while you're talking.
Sure.
Before I just went in on the product, but I like to have you seen.
So this product is made like for athletes, but you don't have to be an athlete. From mainly, I use it a lot of people who starting to have joint issues.
Mm-hmm.
And it's good just for somebody that likes to take care of their health.
Yeah.
It protects all the joints.
So athletes and those who are dedicated to going to
Right.
to fitness and gym and running.
Right. And
Yeah.
running, and especially for people suffering from inflammation.
Oh wow.
Yeah, joint inflammation,
or any type of inflammation in the body. Wow.
Right, exactly. And it does come with a little bit of potassium, like I said, MSM that gives a bit of inflammation, and then the main ingredient, magnesium, and it's super, super high quality that I get a lot of good results from people to take it. It will just give you energy from the minute you wake up in the morning.
Wow.
It's
And
super
it does it help remove the inflammation?
inflammation.
Wow.
Yes.
So if one is taking that, they'll notice after probably like within a month that the inflammation issue is gone.
Oh yeah. Within even before that, 3 to 4 days, you'll know the
Oh,
difference.
it'll remove it in 3 to 4 days.
Yes. I've seen it. I mean, people call me all the time.
So like because usually when someone has a inflammation response, some parts like their body will swell up, like their feet, their legs.
So what happens is the inflammation usually comes from kidney issues.
Oh.
So the kidneys will hold all the salts, the uric acid,
Uh-huh.
and then it shoots it back into the bloodstream, and the blood doesn't want it. It's trying to get rid of it through the edges of our body. That's why their feet swell, and their fingers, and their
Oh.
elbows, also known as gout. And
Oh, is inflammation also known as gout?
well,
It's a form of it.
It's a form of it, right? So that's usually an indication that your body's going to get inflammation anyway. And what this does, it helps the kidneys remove it, helps the kidney flush it out. So the kidney somehow cannot flush all that uric acid out, all the salts and the magnesium, boom, helps the kidney get back to its form.
Wow. So that'll be 2 bottles I get from you for sure. That one and the other, the complete vitamin. And then I see you have like a pancreas. Is that a powder?
Those are powders. It's a mixture of herbs
Mm-hmm.
that are, that are made so it'll help detox your pancreas, fortify it, and just keep it in good condition for people that have all kinds of issues with the pancreas.
All right. So people.
Diabetic.
Yep. I was going to say that folks who have blood issue,
Right.
blood sugar issues.
Right.
This would pretty much take that away.
Well, it'll help with that.
It'll help with that.
And this right here is flaxseed. This is a gold flaxseed. This is flaxseed that comes with.
And I see this is an anti-carcinogenic
Yes.
powder as well.
Yes.
Wow.
Yes. There's a lot of good supplements.
Oh, and I see you got something up here for that too.
Yeah, there's a lot of them for people who suffer with glucose issues. All natural.
Yeah, I saw this. I meant to call you about that. I left you a message about this rice I saw shopping with my son, and it's a rice from India, and they were saying, "Oh, it's good for people who have blood issues, sugar blood issues." But white rice naturally is not the best rice to consume. Would you agree?
I agree.
Yeah, even if they have something like that on the package, it's still probably something kind
It's
of.
considered a carbohydrate.
Yeah.
And nowadays, rice comes from all over the world. You don't know what you're really getting. You don't even know if it's rice. I mean, we hear a lot of rice is even being made from plastic containers.
Are you serious?
I'm dead serious. It was on the news.
Rice is being made from plastic containers?
It was in the news. That's not me.
So how does it break down?
They break it down into. They mix it apparently with some other ingredients, and they make it seem like it's rice. But this was actually in the news. Don't quote me on that, but this is what I read. You could look down. People could Google it, and it was all over the news about 6-8 months ago.
Wow. Now, but with the brown rice, they usually can't do that, no?
No, the brown rice, if you notice, it takes longer to cook.
That's right.
So at least you know that you are dealing with rice.
Ah. Let me get this right. So, guys, here's the oral rinse. This stuff is really great if you have gum, tooth issues. Trust me, even if you don't, you should get this.
Any type of gingivitis, yes.
Yeah. And then, let's say if your gums and your teeth are wonderful, still get this. So that way, there's no possibility of them not being. Right?
Exactly.
So, yeah. And then I see you got the mint taste. So I'm going to come back and get another bottle of this because this is, I'm letting you all know from experience. You don't see me on the camera. You see Jose, the owner of the shop, the practitioner. But I've purchased my last bottle from him. I have to get another one. And let me tell you something. I noticed the difference of using this at night, because you have to let it sit on your, you don't rinse it out, you let it sit on your gums. You just kind of like, this should be the last thing you do. Like, if you can drink some water, and then make this the last thing you put in your mouth, and you rinse, and then you can spit the most of it out, and then just let the residue sit on your gums overnight. And it does, IM does. I like to say IM instead of it. I give IM credit for all the good stuff. Yeah, IM does magic. And then you got some tea over here, stone breakers. That's for when people have like stones in their like kidney stones or whatever.
Yeah.
Okay, so we got a tea right here that breaks up kidney stones if you have any stones, because stones do develop in the body sometimes. And so he has teas that can help with that. He has teas for, I like to say CY, I don't like to say the word, but if you have any type of gut issues, like it's not good, like they say good bacteria, I don't like even saying the words, but he had I get the product, it looks just like, it comes in these bags, looks just like this, it's really good. And now I'm gonna let Jose explain, and so we got some products over here too. Let me just shoot around here and get some of this.
This is just some extra stuff.
Oh, there's some extra stuff.
Yeah, that I haven't put away.
Okay, cool. All right, so Jose does aerology.
Yeah.
Is that the correct pronunciation?
Yeah.
All right, so we're gonna go in here and take a look at, so first of all, I'll let you see, as we talk, you can see his certifications, so his aerology chart, and then his certifications that he continuously study. He goes, I remember one time I was talking to him, he said, I'm going to Vegas, there's a convention, and so he's always up on top of the conventions, always up on top of the new information that's coming out. And so that's an eyeball. That's right. What you're seeing right there is an eye. And so look at, I see melatonin deficiency. And so he can tell when you have when you're deficient of melatonin, which would create insomnia. And then we have this chart up here. So we'll get this in camera, and then we're going to shoot on over here to this other one. Let's see, so we get a little close shot like this, and then here is the Holistic Aerology Constitutional Summary Chart. When you come in, you get a better shot. Now, just so y'all know, okay, now he brought it up on the computer screen, so here's how your eye will look once he sits you down right here. We're going to come back to this picture right here. Okay, so that's both of the eyes, right?
Right.
Cool. And then what happens is, let me get this area, get a shot of this area. You will sit here, if you would come here, say you're locally and you're in Los Angeles and you like to have this done. So if you're in Los Angeles, doesn't matter if you're in Venice, Santa Monica, Hollywood, Sherman Oaks, Studio City, Universal City, etc. You could drive here from Woodland Hills, Canoga Park, Northridge, Porter Ranch. Trust me, if you need to have this done, you can make the trip. Now, those of you who are outside of California, he has a Zoom session that he does where you'll go through the same thing, and he'll have it done on Zoom, so he is able to check, look at your eye. But what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna sit in this chair so you can see what you'll be looking at if you were sitting here, and then we'll have him talk about the Zoom session. So for those of you who are looking at this video and you outside of the state or outside the country, so basically you're gonna sit here, and Jose, you bring this up, right?
Yeah, well, right now I'm using another mobile one because this program, this camera is getting some work done right now, so I'm using my backup one. But basically the picture's the same. And I'm going to go ahead and give a little demonstration so people can get an idea. A lot of people don't know what every galaxy is all about. So if you want to focus on the eye, I'll give a little brief explanation as to what I see in the iris, what we see. So,
but this thing right here is where they usually put their face if they hear. Once you get this back up and going, you guys, just so you know, you would raise this up, correct?
Right. This is the camera,
and that's the camera. Right. Now, if they was to come here now while you're getting this repaired,
I use it with the mobile one.
Ah, okay. All right. So he has two devices here. Right. The main one is here that's being repaired, and then now he has this 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 one that comes off the bench, the backup. But anyway, once he does that, this is what how your eye will look on the camera.
So, like in this person, we see these little white kind of lines going down here. This represents acidity in the person's stomach. Because this whole round section around the black pupil.
Let us know what's going on in the stomach.
Right. Anything outside the pupil it represents the stomach area, and when we see white areas, that represents
Wait, wait, wait.
inflammation.
Okay, you said anything outside of the pupil.
This is the stomach area. This is where we see the stomach.
What about the larger round part?
Well, those are different body parts. So
Okay.
anything.
That's immediately outside.
Yeah. Like within the first, I want to
Say
say
inch.
Yeah, inch around it.
Well, because they look like an inch on there on the screen, but
Right.
our eyes is probably like a fourth or eighth of an inch.
Obviously, it's a lot tinier.
Okay.
And then besides that, we have circles. So I'll go ahead. Let me see if so people can get an idea.
So then you could tell what's going on in the stomach, intestinal area with the area that's immediately outside the iris, right?
Right. Sorry, I got to turn it.
Oh, that's all right.
I'll turn it back on. Okay, so we'll select.
Oh, I see.
This is a client list. So we'll take her. We'll drag her eyes.
So I saw it. So I could see what's going. You had the different internal organs for certain sections of the eye.
Well, the way it works is the program is designed to let you know what organ area you're at.
Okay.
But it doesn't mean there's anything wrong with the organ. It's just to give us an idea. So this chart right here.
I'm gonna move around like this too, so that way, because I'm kind of like got an angle view, which is okay. But I'm
see the green circle. That's the stomach area.
The green circle. Oh, I see. So I'm gonna move back where I was, because even though I'm shooting from an angle, it's still much.
So that one, anything.
So anything inside that green.
That's the stomach.
That's the stomach.
Right outside, then you're talking with your organs.
Okay.
Yeah. And that's usually the way it is. I mean, this is years of study, so I don't expect people to know everything right now.
Well, yes.
I'm just gonna give you a quick little demo.
But basically, you're just letting them know what you see, because you're gonna be the one that's gonna help them out and everything. All they need to do is get here.
Right.
This not for them. Just so you all know, it's not for anything for you all to remember. He's just breaking down what he sees and how he knows to help you.
Right. And right here is just what we're seeing is some weakness in the kidneys.
Mm-hmm.
Right here we see some inflammation, and this area over here is part of the diaphragm, the stomach. And this lady was complaining about the stomach.
What shows the weakness of the kidneys? Is that the white stuff down there?
Right.
Or just
the white?
Like all the way at the bottom?
Yeah, there's a lot of science to it, but again, I can't really explain all that. Mm-hmm. Most clients, they don't. And for me to explain something like this, they practically have to take Iridology 101, which is the first level. And even like that, you're not going to remember anything. Yeah. So there's a lot of things that we look at in the iris. But mainly this, I just want to say an overall, this person right here, she comes from strong genes. She's just suffering from a lot of inflammation, mainly from the stomach area. She needs fiber, she needs probiotics, she needs food enzymes, and she needs to take something to get rid of the inflammation.
And that product that you were talking about out there will help do that, right?
And right here in the breast area, you can see very white, big, large white cloud. So I asked her if she had any inflammation, cysts, or anything going on in her breast. She said she did have one. So those are things that we see here. Now again, we don't diagnose. We're not doctors. We have to make this very clear.
Okay.
We don't diagnose. We're not.
So this is a disclaimer he's giving right now. So that way he's able to protect himself and continue to help you, because I'm going to say, you all don't see me on the camera. I've been to this gentleman, and he helped me through, trust me, something that just like, I'm always in his corner. They have to use disclaimers and, you know, pharmaceuticals. They have.
In the state of California, we have to.
Right.
And again, this is just a tool for us so we could help the clients. It's a little bit different. That's why it's called alternative medicine. Mm-hmm. And then we don't use drugs. We don't use nothing. This is a complete alternative for somebody that's working to get a second opinion from health issues that they're going through, that maybe, you know, their health practitioner has missed or they can't seem to find. we have a different tool which is based on the iris, and this is a science that's been around for over 200 years.
Oh yeah, yeah.
It's nothing new. It's mainly used in Germany.
Mm-hmm.
It's used a lot in Europe, and here in the United States, it's all over, but it's very hard to find a good practitioner. I want to say here in California, this is how small it is. You know how many people there are in California. There's probably maybe, I could count them, 10 to 20 of them in the entire state of California.
Wow. And you're one of the 20.
I'm one of the 20. You can say.
And I'd like to let you all know, those of you who are listening, because I know when and I hope when you hear words like disclaimer, a lot of time people who are looking for help, they'll tend to be a little uncomfortable and run away from that. But let me tell you something. Herbs been a part of our lives since the creation of this universe.
Right.
So we should have more faith in herbs, because if you look at herbs and you put herbs on the microscope and you put someone's skin or muscle tissue on the microscope, the molecular structure runs the same way. So when herbs go in your body is not going to register that something different and start creating side effects. Their body going to read that as the same substance, but these herbs are naturally, organically created to help the body. So even though he said 200 years they've been doing urology, there are beings who've been doing that longer than that. They're able to have you lick your tongue out, look at your tongue, and they'll look in your eyes. Now he just finally, what happened over the last 200 years, they have machines that can help. But I remember Jose said to me, hey, let me look at your eyes. He said, look down. And he looked at my eyes. He saw something. He didn't tell me because he didn't want me to be nervous, but that's okay. He already knew he had what I needed to get right. So I was like, I didn't want to know. I didn't prefer to know what you saw. And I appreciate it because you looked at me. You try to look straight faced, but you're like, oh, bro, I got to help you with some stuff, man. I saw it in your eyes, but I was like, don't say anything, man, because sometimes, let me tell you all something. The less you know about what's going on with you, the better. It's better to come to a place and have somebody who knows and can help and can solve that, right? I'm going to say it for him because he can't. I'm not going to say he can't say it, but I'm going to speak from experience. I came to him, and this is irregardless of some disclaimer. Nobody can tell me I cannot say, or as a testimony, what I went through. So pharmaceutical industry, take a hike. You can't tell me not to say what I'm going to say. And he's not responsible for this. I'm speaking his truth. I went to doctors, and I was trying to get help with what I was going through. And they did give me some things to take. And I could only put some of those things on my skin. But when I took something internally, I was getting side effects right away. So I knew, I was like, I got to come back to my brother. And everything he gave me was strong, potent, but gentle and kind enough for my system to assimilate that in my body and get rid of what didn't need to be there. Right. So I'm giving this testimony, and I'm saying that this brother will cure you. Now, he can't say it because of his professional practice here, but I'm going to say this. My brother healed me, and I thank him for that.
It's too bad you didn't have a picture of your hand, right?
Oh, my man. You know what? I should have had you take a picture. I should have had you take a picture. And I'm going to tell you all something. He's going right by the law. He's doing by practice, the FDA and all that.
We could describe it, right? We could say,
oh, man.
Has anybody seen a burned hand? We'll use that as an example. A charcoal hand.
Yeah.
It's kind of smashed, charcoal. It was bad.
Man, it's swollen.
It was swollen.
And
the skin was peeled
this
up.
is the hand he's talking about. Let me tell you something. A year ago, this hand didn't look like this.
It looked bad.
It was bad. And I came to you for my very first breakout 2 years ago. You looked at my thumb and said, yikes. Remember that?
Yes.
And then that went away, came back. Then next time, it went away, came back. The third time it came back, that's when
right. That's when I got a little bit more concerned.
Yeah. And he was saying, just trust me. I'm not going to say my name, but I'm just going to say I am. I'll leave it right there. So he said, trust me, I am. You keep putting this on your hand. It's going to work. I've seen hands close to yours or as bad as yours. And I listened to him, and I kept putting on what he said. And I was taking his, some herbs. And I'm going to tell you all, I had to take what he had. I could not take anything from Walgreens, CVS. I had gone to CVS, and I was getting product from there. And the skin stuff worked. But the internal stuff, as soon as I got it, I was getting major migraines. I was getting stiffness up my neck. I was like, no. And I knew it was from that. So then I had to go get a detox to detox that out of my body. And then the headache went away, the stiffness went away. And I was like, no, I'm going to Jose. He's going to get me there all the way. I apologize. I was getting the pole in the camera. So I got like about another minute and 30 and have some seconds. But anyway, you got a picture of this. He's going to break this down for you. This is not something that you need to remember. He's just letting you know what he'll see and how he's able to diagnose. And then the products, once he reads your eyes here, whatever he sees, he has the products here, which he is legal to sell to you, to help you get. So whatever he finds during your aerology examination, and he'll say, this is what's going on. Like he showed me where some inflammation. He already showed me the product out there. We saw that earlier.
I'm sorry to interrupt. I know we only have a minute. So I'll break it down real quick. So this is a female, 45-year-old female.
You got like 10 seconds.
Okay. And her overall genes as well. Just saw some circulation in the brain area, stomach issues. She needs enzymes, probiotics, and a product just to bring down the entire inflammation in the body. She'll be fine. That's all. That's pretty much it is. And anybody could send a picture of their iris. I could also do it. Doesn't necessarily have to be through Zoom. We could do it through today's social media. If you send me a really clear picture, which I can show you, whoever's interested, you can send me your iris. There is a price that I charge for that. Break it down and I give you all the information. And then if you want to get free supplements from me, I'll be more than happy to. If not, they're all over the world. You can catch them anywhere.
Okay, so I'm gonna apologize to everyone. I usually shoot with 2 different cameras. I have one tablet that I use, and I just remembered that one is timed for exactly 31 minutes and 46 seconds of time when I shoot a video, when I go to the maximum time. This one goes beyond that, so I apologize to the practitioner here by saying you only got 30 more seconds. You do have more. So I'm glad that we do have more time. Again, if you're, because this video will be seen around the world, and he has a customer. Yeah. So if you need to have this aerology exam done. He did say he can do it through a Zoom meeting, right? Yeah.
Yes, or they can send their picture of their iris to me.
Okay. All right. So, okay. So, guys, what I'm going to do is I'm just going to go out here and show you this product again. Remember that area around the eye, around the pupil, when he said that she has infla issues? Well, here's the product that can help take that away. So when he finds something here,